Hello, 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 and welcome to a new adventure. Today, I'm introducing a new indie game. By the way, the beta is going to be ending just within 2 days, I think. This game is called Rogue Lords. It is spooky. Well, you have to consider that it's a perfect game for the fall and for Halloween, I guess. That's my comment. Anyways, let's get started. I created a comment so that you can wishlist the game right away. Maybe we can check the credits a little bit. Let's see. Alright, now you know that this game has been created by Cyanide Studio. Some of the most important people first. Nice. Is it Knuckles? Let's go.
Many moons ago, mortals rose up against me and chased me down. They were led by demon hunters, wretched beings incapable of seeing the beauty of a corrupted world. My creatures and demons gave everything they had in the fight, but it was not enough. I was forced to leave the world of the living. Weakened, I returned to hell to survive. For years, I consumed fresh souls to regain my power, but their numbers are fast diminishing. I cannot wait anymore. I must reclaim my rightful place. It is time to gather my forces once more.
Dracula!
Those who signed a pact with me will do as I order. They will spread terror and corruption in my name. The time has come for my revenge.
It was a very awesome intro. I think I should have enabled the subtitles for, for better understanding, especially for the non-native speakers. But I think it is great, amazing. Welcome to your fortress. From here, you can launch adventures from the map of the new world, read about your servants in the chart of disciples, or follow your progress on the altar of conquests. So I feel this part kind of like seems similar to one of my favorite games, Headless. That's right. Click on the map to begin. Nice. And that is true. Actually, Hanzo is a vampire. There is his skin in Overwatch. Come on, Dean. Yes. Exclamation Rogue Lords, and you will get the link to wishlist. This time I made a command. No, it is for Hanzo. Well, wait, the soldier also has one. 2. Yes, you're right. This is amazing. I mean, if we get a huge map like this, I bet you get a lot of gameplay here. I love it. This map depicts the new world. The demon hunters put an end to your reign in this region 10 years ago. In here is that you choose missions for your disciples and their quest to avenge you. Overall difficulty. The further you progress in the game, the stronger your adversaries become, and the overall difficulty of the game increases. For the moment, your adversaries are weak, so take advantage of it and hit hard. Alright. I think I'm right. I'm not sure, but I know that Hanzo has a Halloween skin, of course. But I'm not sure if it has a... I think it is a demon, yeah. Alright, the Awakening, that would be the first level. And let's go to the first mission.
Many years ago, I was banished from the terrestrial plane by Van Helsing. and his demon hunters. Since then, I have reigned over hell while awaiting the hour of my return. But things are changing. The souls of the deceased no longer descend into hell. Have humans become more virtuous? Or is there a new force conspiring to usurp my power? I recall into service my disciples, powerful beings who once made a pact with me. They can move freely in this region called the New World, where I was undone by Van Helsing. They will find him and exact my revenge upon him.
Nice. The story, I like it. It has a lot of story here. Roman! Alright. So I can choose a third disciple, or one will be chosen for you at random. Let me choose it. So we could go with Bloody Mary or the Headless Horseman. It's gotta be the Headless Horseman. Let me see. Oh, I had to choose Bloody Mary. Okay. I thought, oh, he's already picked up. That's why. The Headless Horseman. Alright. Begin. See, yes, that is Dracula. The War of the Living. You control a group of disciples and choose one to represent the group. You navigate from zone to zone by choosing your route on the map. You have to complete main activity in a zone before you can move on to the next. Move close to the main activity to launch it. Darkberg. Hang on. Oh, I can move this guy this way. It works with the gamepad, so I'm gonna go ahead and play with the gamepad. Oh, I like it. I had some gamepad control. Nice. Diego! Hi, hi, hi. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Yes, I'm Spanglishing you, if that is a word. Sorry, Macros. Perdón. Book capture. Main activity. Completing this activity unlocks access to the following zones. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully it's better to play with the gamepad, I'm not sure.
Through the renewed link with my disciples,
okay, let's
I've
listen.
become aware of the situation in the New World. The demon hunters have increased their hold on the population. They are everywhere, on the roads, in the villages, patrolling and imposing a summary justice. On the other hand, no one has heard of the 6 artifacts stolen from me by Van Helsing during our last confrontation. If he is using them, he does not boast of it. My attention is drawn towards a new religion. The Sanctua Lumen, as it is called, is increasing its hold on humans. My disciples decide to go to one of its sanctuaries in order to learn more.
Alright, that's the chapter 1. That's the story in the background. I have to open the map to consult it. The book map shows the zones and paths for 2 chapters. It also shows you the special effects that might affect certain zones during gameplay. The first zone in each book is always a combat. Okay, these are the icons, the legend icons, so that I understand better. The source will be combat, elite combat will be some sort of boss, I guess. Event, state's fountain, probably a place to chill for a bit. A sacrificial altar, I guess some sacrifices have to be made. The Grim Reaper, a book capture, random, and final combat.
Lazy disciples.
Okay. The guy is complaining because it's taking too long to choose something. I like that. Hi, Rankin. Let's go for... This would be the book capture. Where can I begin? Here? Okay, choose the map. You didn't choose it there, actually. This would be the new zone? Oh, I see. So Just walking around, and that's how you discover new zones. Diabolic Essence is your main resource. If you run out, you lose. Essence can be lost during combat or used to boost your influence over the world mortals. Macaroni. There is a pasta this emote element. Condemned souls. Souls can be won during combats or events. They can be traded to the Green Reaper to obtain skills, increase the variety of skills you already have, or obtain relics. Terror. As you accumulate events and combats, the terror you inspire grows. Each increase produces a terror effect on the zone of a subsequent night and gives you advantages. For every 4 increases you move up a notch, permanently improving your chance to obtain higher rarity skills, and you receive a relic. Alright, let's go. Completing this activity unlocks the following zones. Let's go for... I decide which kind of approach to go to. Exactly. Commander, you're quick. You got it fast. Darky, how are you? Choose your approach. Alright, let's see. If we decide to go for the attack discreetly, we get more rewards, I guess. Or we can go for the frontal attack. Set up an ambush. I think we want to go for the higher reward one. Good. Very good. Okay, I was first to pick the middle one. How a turn is played out. At the beginning of each turn, your enemies announce their actions they are going to launch. You have 5 action points to share among your disciples in order to thwart their attack. That is such a weird word. Thwart. Once you've finished, your enemies play their announced actions. Then a new turn begins with your enemy's announcement of their intentions. Alright, let's go. If we selecting the girl.
Are we playing?
Let's select stabbing. That's the enemy. Alright, I consider that. Health points and spiritual points. All combatants have 2 gauges of health, 1 physical and 1 spiritual. Inflicting physical damage reduces the number of health points, while inflicting spiritual damage reduces the number of spiritual points. So you have to destroy 2 bars. Not only the physical, but the spiritual one. To defeat an enemy, you must reduce their health points or spiritual points to 0, and then inflict the same type of damage 1 last time to finish them off. Yes. It's still like Dracula. Bleeding hearts. Getting a little. Kill me this. Recharging skills. When you use the skill, you deplete its charge and it can't be used again until it has been recharged again. So, each disciple possesses a recharge action that replenishes all their skills. Recharge actions vary from one disciple to another. For example, some have bonus effects that change their cost. I'm doing great! So nice to see you! I'm playing an indie game. See what's up? It's the beta. So I'm really happy to be, you know, one of those little people that is in this special moment for them before it finally launches. I like that. I'm sure you've been catching up with the E3 news and stuff, right? I'm sure. You always one of those gamers that have been up to date with the latest news. I like that. So I need to figure out how to use my recharge action though. This would be?
Feed in the darkness.
When you have no more actions to play and your turn. Okay. I have to press the button. Yes, I think the art and animations are pretty awesome so far. Since I'm learning, I'm kind of going slow, but we are getting there. Vulnerability status. When an enemy is reduced to 0 health points or 0 spiritual points, they do not die. You have to administer Death Strike by inflicting damage on the same gauge. The disciples are also subject to vulnerability status, but they do not die when they receive a death blow. Instead, you consume diabolic essence to keep them alive so they can complete their mission. It's weird, right? I like it. Original.
Another night, another conquest.
GG, I guess.
Take everything you can.
Take everything you can. Each type of activity has its own set of specifications. At the end of each combat, you'll receive a reward depending on your choice at the time of approach. You will regularly have a choice of 3 elements to reward phases. Choose one. So this part is totally Hades. And I love that. I love Hades, so... For the Hades players, this part is so familiar. I like it. Makes it easier. I'm gonna go for the, yeah, the steel. Fury Banked. How do I equip it? Alright, let's move to the next zone. I'm not sure if I'm going in the right direction.
By dawn, these lands will be mine.
Some zones have an extra activity. It is optional and can be carried out before or after the main activity. So that would be like secondary missions, something like that. Ah, gotcha. Thank you, Commando. Oh, let's go to the noisy tavern. Some bar fight. Frontal attack. Oh, just more skills. Okay, go for more.
Heads will roll tonight.
Yeah, I read that it could be up to 4 hours. It depends on how skillful you are. There are several ways to reduce inflicted damage with skills that immediately diminish immediate damage, or with statuses that protect your disciples or negatively affect your enemies. Samari also possesses a mirror that she places in front of the enemy of her choice when she recharges. Once her mirror is in place, all the skills she plays are reproduced on the mirror's target. That's cool. Muy bien, muy bueno. Well, I think it takes up to 4 hours, not in the same level, but to finish the entire gameplay for the beta key. That would be the mirror. I might be just slowish since I'm learning. Turn 2. Uh-oh, they hit very hard on Dracula. The Headless Horseman. The Headless Horseman is a battle-hardened soldier who can take blows and dish them out. He gets reductions in damage and provocation status that allow him to redirect attack to himself. When he suffers damage, his bitterness increases. At its maximum, his bitterness enables him to launch extremely potent skills. Okay, he's the strongest guy. It's really cool. He has an passive power.
Hunger!
Status categories. You can, there are 6 status types. Enhancement, protection, cure, maneuver, control, and weakness. A character can hold only one status of each type. If another status of the same type is applied, it replaces the first. If it is the same, its duration or number of charges increases. Take out the weak ones or the healers first. Like the movie. Lol.
Your head just isn't in the fight?
Everybody down. Okay, I gotta end the turn. But no mobs left. Uh-oh. Dracula is vulnerable. Dracula is a leader of men and was once a bloodthirsty warrior. He has earned his longevity by being extremely cautious in potentially deadly situations. This experience has given him a number of skills that benefit his whole team. But when he becomes vulnerable, the warrior reawakens and some of his skills become devastating.
I'm listening, Master.
Let's go into devil mode.
If you want something done right, do it yourself.
The devil mode isn't held back by the same rules as mortals. He can cheat the interface. This allows him to modify the health point and spiritual point gauges. Recharge skills move statuses around. The only limit to his powers is their cost in diabolic essence. Moving status. One of your devil powers allows you to move statuses between combatants. To do so, grab one of the combatant's statuses under its HP and SP gauges and drag it under the gauges of the combatant you want to give it to. Okay, so let's give it a try. Let's move this status to Dracula. Like that. That is so OP. And we can slide down the heal point bar to 0 like that? What?
The only limit to my power is my
That is so easy.
imagination.
That is so fun. That was great. Dracula is OP.
It's impossible.
Damages to the devil. When a disciple is vulnerable and about to suffer damage, the devil protects it at the cost of as many diabolic essence as inflicted damage. If a disciple is not vulnerable and about to suffer more damage than its current HP or SP, the damage surplus is cancelled. However, an attack hitting several times counts as many damage applications and can consume essence. You used to do so when people throw in Overwatch. Finish the fight by your own means. Ah, I'm solo now, no tutorial. Should be easy. I'm on my own now. Yeah, let's slash.
The blade is sharpened to perfection. What's keeping you from ridding us of this vermin, disciples?
He's down. Finish him.
I am pleased with these offerings. Take them.
We have a skill evolution. Skills have 3 levels of rarity: ordinary, wicked, and demonic. When you obtain a skill for the 3rd time, the 3 fuse together to form a skill with the next level of rarity. Afterwards, you'll discover a skill with higher rarity of for the same disciple. That is cool. He had like a skill tree level as well. So we just leveled up one. And now it's like improved.
Simple mortal trinkets.
Alright. This is a Stitz fountain. Main activity. Completing this one access to other stones. The waters of the Styx bubble up in the form of fountains at certain spots spread around the world. You can use its water to regenerate your demonic essence or purge your disciple negative traits. Okay. You can only withdraw energy from this source one time. Your disciples assemble around the altar awaiting your orders.
The waters of the Styx offer invincibility.
I'm gonna choose healing.
I need more.
Yes, this one will be a place to replenish things. There's not really a spot to fight. We can continue to move forward.
I hear the murmurs of the trees. They're fed up with humans. Let us answer their prayers.
The abandoned shack. Choose the disciple to pass the social tests and receive the associated traits at the end of the event. Let's go for the Headless. Your disciples stumble upon a young man shooting at a straw target with a crossbow. He's startled when he notices them and points his weapon in their direction. I recognize you. My master told me about you. You're the devil's emissaries. I'm going to annihilate you and become a legend in my own time. I'll be the greatest demon hunter ever. Despite his boasting, the kid can barely hide the fact that he's shaking in his boots. You can almost feel sorry for him, but his naivety annoys you. There must be a way to use him to your advantage. This kid really fancies himself of being the new Van Helsing, even though he never looked evil in the face until a few minutes ago. The time has come to let him taste the secret horrors only you know. Which one would be the interacted element? He himself. Okay, I gotta choose my storyline. As events unfold, you will have to make choices that influence how the story progresses and the rewards you receive. Certain actions are social tests, and passing them depends on your disciples' characteristics. The actions that require tests have greater potential, but unless you cheat, you take the risk of failing them. We can go to devil mode to cheat.
It's high time I interfered.
I can slide this at this goat up to 100. So we can scare the little kid.
The only limit to my power is my imagination.
Choose the action for which you increase the probabilities. This one. Terrorize the apprentice. So the Headless Horseman infiltrates the apprentice's mind to make his worst nightmares come true. Shadow creatures begin crawling on the ground around him and over his skin. Anything goes when it comes to accomplishing my mission, even magic. It's a soldier's duty to master all the weapons in his arsenal. GG. Disciples' reactions. Disciples sometimes react after some social tests. Depending on their temper, each disciple has more or less chances to react positively. A reaction can either only involve the disciple who just passed the test or be a conversation with another member of the team. Reactions generate trait for at least one of the participants, either positive or negative depending on reaction's nature. Livid with terror, the apprentice hunter tries to kill them, but they are only illusions and he can't even touch them. Finally, he falls to his knees before your disciple. Have pity, make them stop, I'll do whatever you want. He is at the Headless Horseman's mercy. What should we do with him? Send him off to share his nightmare with other humans, or force him to betray the other demon hunters. Let's do that. The Headless Horseman explains to him that the only way to make the creatures disappear is by killing the other demon hunters he knows. The game approach is fun. Without a second's hesitation, the apprentice takes off running for the closest demon hunter refuge. It won't take long before the souls of the suckers stars are among your subjects.
Scream as loud as you can.
Bad guy. Traits. Traits are permanent and affect the social and combat characteristics of the disciple who obtains them. At least the little kid is alive. Your disciples can also receive negative traits when they fail social tests or show negative reactions during the events. Negative traits can be purged in the fountains of the state. So that's where we went before, a fountain of state. Oh, we got a spell book. Yes, something like that. The spellbook disciples. The main page of the spellbook shows you the current state of each of your disciples, including skills, combat, and social characteristic traits and relics. So many things. And we also had the second page of the book, which is the devil. On the second page, the spellbook shows you the relics you possess that are not linked to a specific disciple and details your demonic powers. Okay, we got nothing. I mean, just this. That we can add or subtract HP, we can add or subtract SP, we can remove vulnerability status, all the things that we kind of been explained before. We can recharge skill, we can do all of this. I guess, oh, we can create also a portal, I didn't know that. Cool. We can replace one secondary activity with another. Ah, nice. Alright. We can set over here who's the leader. So far the leader is the Headless Horseman. Any traits when playing games? What kind of traits? It's traits or traits? I think they're two different things. Traits are traits with you do with people. Traits would be like food, I think. Okay. The Green Reaper. I don't know what's going on here, so... What does it say? Sell your souls to the Green Reaper in exchange for skills and relics. Leave a skill with him and he'll increase its power before returning to you. I think I'm gonna skip that. Dracula should be the leader. Why is always Dracula? I want him to be the horseman. I mean, he has no head. He's cool. You can see like it's some sort of ring of fire. I like that. Why is Dracula so popular? Give a little bit of spotlight to the horseman. Monolith. Alright, let's do this one. In a secret meeting place hidden from mortals, your disciples meet with their Green Reaper. It's time to do some business.
Ah, a conductor of souls. All those innocent souls I harvested will finally be of use.
Okay, he offers some skills and relics in exchange for souls. Souls will be like my coin then. You can also increase the rarity of a skill you already possess. To do so, he needs to keep the skill until the next time you meet him. The game showed me on the minimap what? Yes, there's the minimap on the bottom right. I can actually move the widget. But I don't want to mess around with things. Yeah, it's a mess if I want to mess around with that. Yeah, I better not do it. But I can amplify the map though, so I can do that in a bit. So I can see over here how many souls I have. I have 3 and 40. And let's buy a skill. Which one? Some of them we already have. So let's upgrade this one. The slash. So that's more powerful.
With that, the humans will finally submit to my yoke.
I can do something from here now. Silence? A zombie? I like that. Zombie transform into zombies? What? That is so cool. I got a new power. I can buy a relic. Even more than skills, relic are powerful assets that help you progress. Though they can be obtained from the Green Reaper and during certain events, the surest way to get them is by defeating elite adversaries, so bosses will drop relics. Yeah, we just got some good stuff. Sapphire? Okay, let's get it. Nice. Let's upgrade a skill. Now we get to pick one of them. How about the vampirism? Sounds fun. Goodbye. Okay, this is the minimap, and now it's enlarged. This will be the map. And this is what we already been through. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we are over here. We just said goodbye to the Green Reaper, and all that's left is all this section. And that would be the final combat. Can you, yeah, I can assume any more than this. This is the most that we can. So now, from what I'm seeing over here, you have like 3, yeah, you have like 3 paths. Thank you, Franklin. I was getting thirsty. You had like 3 paths to go, right? 1, 2, 3.
To make you act.
If I take too long to look at the map, the guy starts to complain. I think it's Dracula. Why is it taking too long? Okay, shall we go left, right, middle? I don't know. If we go to the left, we are going to see an event where somebody can improve their characteristic. If we go to the right, we are gonna see again the Green Reaper and we can buy stuff again. But there's also an event, or we can go in the middle and we get a combat. I think the right one is more busy, so let's go that way. I think this is the right place. Okay, it says that I gotta go to the century of... this century I gotta go to investigate.
My disciples enter the
This is chapter 2.
sanctuary and determine that it has well and truly replaced the old religions. Priest and warrior monks trained to fight the creatures of the night. Vampires and werewolves rot in silver cages. My disciples swoop upon this new enemy, and soon lifeless bodies litter the sanctuary's floor. A handful of survivors are charged with spreading the word of my return. We then leave for the last known bastion of Van Helsing.
Yeah, my head is blocking the face. The text. Okay, we got 2 paths to go. Let's find Van Helsing in his last known dwelling place. Which is where? If you paid attention, you know where. Now you can pick. Yeah, I know, but did you pay attention? Where should we go? Where is the Van Helsing at the event? Okay, let's go. Monuments to the glory of Van Helsing decorate the path at regular intervals.
Their time is counted.
Upon arrival in the zone, the relics in your store are deactivated until you leave the zone. Is deactivated a word? I thought that you would say deactivated. Or that means something else. Disable should be a better word. Let's open the map. This is it. This is where we are. Let's use the devil mode to cheat and avoid this threat.
Down to business.
We can create a portal over here.
The dice were loaded from the start.
The portal won't become active until you have completed this event, though. Okay, this is the main activity. Oh, we got a social test. Which one do you want to go for the social test? Humanity against you? Yes. So Dracula is playful. The Horseman has stamina and the psychic physic. So depending on which one I'm gonna choose, that's what they're gonna improve, I guess. Stamina. The sanctuary elements men are inside the walls of Hoville, preparing to submit the villagers to the question. They are convinced that several witches live in the area, and they are right. These fanatics of the light seem willing to do whatever it takes to eliminate the witches. With a little push from you, they might burn Hoville and all its inhabitants. But there might be a more subtle way to use them that would also allow you to save the witches. So we want to save the witches this time. The entire population of Hoville is waiting in the central square, closely watched by inquisitors. It's easy to mix in with the crowd, but almost impossible to escape it. The sanctuary element has done a good job. The witches are trapped, and it's just a question of time before they are discovered. The entire... Okay, we read that. I gotta go to this guy. So, my disciple meeting in among the crowd. It's both the best hiding place and the best position from which you influence the goings on. The Headless Horseman is ready to act, so I had 3 options to go here. Exactly, Hanzo. We can study how the Inquisitors work, or we can accuse a group of innocent bystanders and say, hey, they are the witches, not them. Others will take the blame. And that actually has 100% probability that will work. And we can help the witches escape, though it's super hard and the probability of success is only 20%. But we can go into devil mode and increase this gauge bar. And increase our chances to help them out. What do you say? Better to accuse the innocents? I want to... That would be the easy way to get it. We could try the hard way. Or the easy way. I don't know. I think I like the hard way this time. Because we can try to help them escape. Although... we may not do good unless we cheat with the devil mode. Easy or not easy? Okay, let's see what Commander says. He says let's cheat. Okay, let's give it a try.
If you want something done right, Do it yourself.
Let's help him. GG. So, the Headless Horseman takes advantage of the crowd's agitation to help the witches escape from the Longshoremen. Once outside the town wall, they recognize the Headless Horseman as one of your precious disciples. They immediately fall to their knees before him and offer up all their possessions of value to thank him.
These relics will only make our conquest more bloody.
We got a lot of relics. We get a black magic accumulator. For every 10 skills placed, the last disciple will have later received a superpower. A temporary ruby. At the end of each turn, keep up to 3 unused AP for the next turn. I like this one. It's a smart one, the temporary ruby. And the Dreamcatcher. Each time you sacrifice skill, you earn 80 souls. Yeah, it's not cool to lose something if you don't get anything in return, right? So this one is also cool. Let's go for the Dreamcatcher. Maybe it's boring. Alright, let's go for the black magic accumulator. Yeah, we did it! We won the social tree. We did it. GG. But that's because I used the devil power to cheat. So it's like 100% success. Easy. Easy if I used that. Alright, let's take a walk to the portal. Yeah, but the problem is that my diabolic essence has gone to almost halfway there. If it goes to 0, I lose the game. So I gotta be careful. I gotta watch out. This one is optional. It's extra activity. By one, it's an enigmatic headstones, or I can go to the War Maiden shack. Yeah, let's do this part. It's a green ribbon.
With that, the humans will finally submit to my... The conductor of souls finally deigns to show himself.
We can buy a relic.
Wait.
I think I'm gonna go for this one, a Pinnacle, a relic. Or your disciple have +1 damage for each 40 souls you possess. Cool. Alright, now we go to the War Maiden shack. For this one, it's a social test again. We can go for the careful one. The combat or the yeah, let's go for the careful. We increased max health points, and I want that.
At your service, master.
I like this, you know, ghost story. Next time save souls. Yeah, listen, okay, I'm gonna hear you. I'm a big spender sometimes, you know. As they enter the War Maiden shack cemetery, your disciples notice something strange. A huge pile of corpses. As they come closer to examine the mystery, the grave digger calls out to them. If you're coming to drop off the body, walk right back out and put it in the common grave. With this white plague ravaging the countryside, I don't have any space for new residents. And the worst part is that all these plague-infected bodies don't rot. There has to be some dark magic at work in there somewhere. I'm sure of it. I'd give everything to get rid of all these bodies. The grave digger says. So, I'm Dracula. So, the grave digger looks nervously at your disciples. We can make a pact with the grave digger, or we can examine a corpse more closely to see what's up, or you can harvest the souls of the dead and they will perish, I guess. I think we could do that so that, let's see.
Souls rotten with vice.
Okay, we got 46. And we reset positive traits. Alright, what's gonna use, yeah? Nothing went wrong. No, I'm not sure which one's the right direction to go now. Oh, okay. There's a combat over here. Where are we at the map? Oh, I'm over here. Oh, we're close to the end. To the final combat. Let's get there. We began mansion. A mansion? Okay, this is combat. Okay, let's attack discreetly, and we earned 84 souls. Yes, I gotta be careful with that. That is true, man, Chris. I guess that's something that you will increase over time. This is a nice looking mansion. I like this. This creepiness. Alright, that's the start.
I'm parched.
I'm giving some protection to the Horseman, and then I'm gonna attack. Oh, I cannot use any more powers?
Who should I kill?
We gotta end the turn. I already done this side quest.
I'm listening, Master.
You lack discipline.
I don't want to go back underground.
She's vulnerable.
I'm parched.
I'm gonna apply provocation so she won't attack me, right? Go. Stabbing the mirror blade.
Who should I kill?
Zombie.
Don't have a chance.
What game are we playing?
Mirror blade.
I'm parched.
No, I don't have any on my abilities charged. We gotta end this turn.
How dare you attack me, mortal?
Ready again.
You gotta end the turn.
Not over yet. The most severe punishments await you.
Ah, got sleepy, that is cute. I think she already did. It doesn't work like that, Munkers. The only thing that it really dropped a lot of her spiritual points down.
Who should I kill? Your head just isn't in the fight?
What game are we playing?
My power is invincible.
Alright, we did it. It worked.
Nightmare is only beginning.
My influence is growing. If you choose to heal yourself, you will get all your essence back and increase your max essence by 10. So we gotta choose that. At the States Fountain. GG! We're pretty close to get to the boss.
Relax and feel
I finished the first
far
chapter.
I can see.
This scene lacks chaos.
The sticks with the putrid.
And we got all of our essence replenished. We are ready for the boss battle. Final combat.
This type of vile edifice is exactly to my taste. It's an invitation to crime and horror.
We reached the boss of the book. All you had to do is defeat it. Just like Red Threads, there will never be secondary activities in these zones. A book will always end with a final combat, and each book has its own boss. Let's see if we can survive it.
I guide my disciples to Van Helsing's lair. He is there, surrounded by his men. He is
He's waiting for us.
The news of my return does not seem to have shaken him. And so battle is engaged.
She's gonna be an awesome demon hunter, I guess. Oh, we're back at the
Van
mansion.
Helsing.
It's Van
Finally,
Helsing!
we meet again. Prepare to suffer an eternity of torment, mortal.
It's the one and only Van Helsing!
I'm listening, Master.
You can actually use devil mode. Let's go and make them into zombies first.
I'll have to cut your head off.
You gonna end the turn now? Oh, they're super strong. No!
Ye disciples,
We're
do you
almost
want to
dead
feel my
in
wrath?
just one turn. What? My husband destroyed us. Seriously?
Let's get down to business.
We gotta go to devil mode. We got no choice.
Reality is but a toy to me.
We cannot do that though. There.
I am irresistible.
How come?
I'm parched.
You're in a predicament. Rip. How about stealing some of it? We cannot do that.
The devil
Not even a
is
little?
in the details. My power is absolute.
Who should I kill?
I think we're pretty much dead, yeah.
I always aim for the head.
RIP! In the demon
My
breathe.
disciples are defeated. Van Helsing brushed them aside.
Like
with the
Helsing is
swipe of a hand.
amazing! He's
What
awesome!
a humiliation.
It was fun. It was fun. It was a good run. We got
Interesting.
a midnight kiss. Something that would inflict more SP. We can return to our home, to our place, and then we can run all over again. By opening the book, and then you get back onto the entire adventure back again until you defeat the boss. It was fun, huh? It's similar to Hades in the term that you go through waves and you become stronger and stronger your way by meeting different gods that will give you more skills. It's kind of similar in that way. And of course, you can't beat the boss right away. Same as Hades, you cannot beat the boss right away. You have to get stronger, increase your skills, abilities, so you gotta play it over and over and over again until you're super strong and the boss is just this small. And you get to easily beat him. But that means playing ways and ways. And I think it's an awesome game. It's super fun. I really like it. And being also a Hades fan myself, I think this game is pretty similar and super fun. The side quests are super helpful to gain Soul's influence and get more relics, skills, and beat the boss. Exactly, Commando. I went straight to the boss to see what's up, but actually I have another branch area that I skipped that I could have gone to get more relics and stuff to aid the battle. Anyways, it's similar to the Darkest Dungeon, but better. Well, I really don't like saying that the game is better or worse than others, but I would say that it had more color. It definitely has beautiful art. It's very original, and being an indie game, it's awesome. Give it a number, I will give it a 10. I will give it a 10. I think it's smart. It has a good story, a lot of effort put into it. It's obviously dark, so it's not for everybody. I mean, some people don't like zombies, Dracula, but people that are into horror and dark stuff, it's amazing. Super fun. Anyways, hope you like it. Make sure to wishlist it on Steam before it goes live. And get the game once it's live. Alright guys, I'm gonna be right back. Hope you liked this run.